Previously, on the Crazy Karen series, Katie Reynolds was not having a good start to the 2022 year. But her biggest issue was that she cannot find a date for Valentine's Day. But then her mood changed when she has an idea of setting up a new Tinder account and photoshopping her picture so that all the guys would be wanting her. And what do you know? It actually worked. She actually got a guy to date her. Well, kinda. Katie decides to take this sudden relationship to the next level by wanting a Valentine's kiss from him. By the way, his name is Spencer. Not to be confused with iCarly's Spencer. Spencer strictly denies that offer and tries to offer an alternative or intervention. But Katie wasn't going to give up so easily. She promises him that one day she will get that kiss she strongly desires. This made Spencer very uncomfortable, so he got the hell out of there. Katie is still wanting that kiss. She chases after him. Also, a couple members of the Guardians and Protectors did witness this situation and gave their thoughts about it. So to cut to the chase. No pun intended, Spencer decides to hide out in his friend, Troy's, apartment. Troy agrees and allows him to enter inside. However, just moments after getting settled in, Katie followed Spencer to this same apartment, where she ends up meeting the same guy from the Super Bowl 56 game. And yes, Troy was that same guy from the game. Troy denies Katie from entering his crib. As he should. Katie did not take this very lightly at all, and decides to take matters in her own hands. Later on that night, around 3 a.m., Spencer had a rude awakening of an unwanted guest who paid him a visit that night. And well, that pretty much leads you all to where we at now.
And that is pretty much what happened, officers.
Okay, and do you happen to know what the suspect looked like?
Well, I didn't really get a good look at the person, because by the time I got to the scene of the crime, the suspect was just leaving. But however, I did see that the suspect had orange hair, as well as wearing glasses and a hoodie.
Anything else?
I think when I heard glass smashed, I heard some screaming. And there was a voice in the room, and it sounded familiar. But I just can't describe it.
I see. Well, we're gonna have to keep making some further investigations into finding this crook.
I don't see any blood stains on the shattered glass, so it's gonna be a bit difficult to trace the person who has kidnapped that man.
Well, in that case, we may need to call in a warrant around the neighborhood.
That could work, but it'll be difficult to track them down. I mean, they could be anywhere by now.
I have a feeling that they probably haven't gone too far now. We should warn others around here about the kidnapper. In case they know any further information about this person, they need to call 911 immediately.
We need to act now before it's too late.
Ugh. What happened, and where am I?
Your new home. Welcome back, sweepcakes.
You.
Why, of course it's me. Your new fiancé.
I didn't propose to you.
That may be true, but you're all mine now. And there is nothing that you can do about it. I mean literally. Because you are all tied up.
Geez, where'd you find your first clue, Sherlock? Look, why are you doing all of this in the first place anyways?
Fine, you wanna know why, do you? Well, let's just say it about this stupid holiday specifically dedicated to love. Every year, as well as every other day, I have been rejected numerous times on Tinder. I even remember back in high school, I got teased around with these comments saying, "That girl will never have a boyfriend, she's gonna be single for the rest of your life, that girl is lame." Well, I'll show those stupid individuals I can find love. And I just did today when I met you.
Yeah, because I was expecting someone else, but instead, I got catfished by you.
Well, I'm the best you've got. So, deal with it.
This is not even right. You can't just force someone into a relationship. That's not how love works.
Like you would know anything about love. Coming from the guy who has to rely on Tinder to get a date.
I admit, I may be a little nervous at these types of things myself, but I don't trap people in my house just for these games.
Well, you're gonna love this game a lot. How about a little game of spin the bottle? Since it's just the two of us, I guess we'll play with each other. I mean, after all, we are overdue for our first kiss.
I got an even better idea. Why don't we play Untie Me game?
You're kidding me, right? There's no way I'm letting you out. You'll just run away from me, and I can't allow that to happen. Anyways, back to our little game. Who the hell could be here at 5 o'clock in the morning? Excuse me, sugar lumps. I'm coming. Jez.
Saved by the doorbell.
Alright, what do you people want from me?
We are here because of the recent event that happened 2 hours ago.
And what happened 2 hours ago exactly?
We have gotten a report that a man has gone missing after being kidnapped by a mysterious suspect. The suspect was described with a black hoodie and orange hair.
Oh crap. Those are the descriptions of my outfit. Oh, they are so on to me.
You wouldn't have happened to know of some strange activity going on in the neighborhood, would you?
No.
Oh. Very well then. If you see any suspicious activity, don't hesitate to call 911 immediately.
We'll instantly bring that crook to justice. They will be serving a long time in prison with a $25,000 fine.
Oh man, I don't want to spend more of my precious time in the rotten prison, and $25,000 is about the amount of money just to pay off my car loans. Understood, officers.
We'll be heading off for now. Until next time. Is it just me, or something is really off about that lady over there?
Now that you mention it, she did have a very suspiciously looking face as if she had done something wrong.
Not to mention, she had the descriptions of what the suspect was described as, with a black hoodie and orange hair.
We might want to keep a close eye on this investigation, because there is no telling if and way the kidnapper will strike or escape.
Roger that.
Berg. Can't seem to get free. What did Katie tie me up with anyways?
Get in the sack. We need to get the hell out of here.
What? I'm not getting back into that thing. Why are you even in such a hurry anyways? Was that the cops out there? Have they finally caught up to your behind?
Sorry, sweetie, but I am not going back to jail.
Ha. I knew it. The cops are coming after you.
Shut up. Hang on tight, babe, because this is going to be one bumpy ride. Out of my way. Get out the way, hooligans. Move. Hooligans these days, huh, babe? Man, I tell you how many of them I have to deal with. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up? Maybe I put the seatbelt too tight for him. Oh well, I'll deal with that once we escape free from the cops and leave this pathetic town.
Whoa. Officer Merolds and Officer Cropper, you both look like you haven't slept in years. Is everything okay?
Last night, there was a report that a 23-year-old man had went missing last night, so we spent hours trying to crack this case, but we have got nothing so far.
I think you two should take the rest of the day off. You both look very exhausted.
Nah, We're fine, besides we are just this close to finding out who the kidnapper might be.
Well, who is the kidnapper?
While we were going on patrol, we suspected that an orange-haired woman with black hoodie and who is acting rather entitled, probably one of those annoying-ass Karens.
So you're telling us that the kidnapper could be a Karen?
Why?
Hear us out. When we were at her house to ask some questions about the shady activity that is going on in the neighborhood regarding the disappearance of that man.
She was acting really suspicious, as if she had done something wrong and is not telling us the truth.
But what are the chances? She is probably just being very crazy or something. I'm sure she is only complaining about every little thing, like cops showing up at her house. Unless she has really done something wrong and is hiding something.
Hey. That's what I said.
Whoa. What just happened?
Aha. I knew it. I knew she was up to no good at all. Plus I recognized that car when we almost crashed into it because it was not properly parked on the side of the road.
Let's bring this crazy Karen to justice.
Whoa. How about you let Kari and I take this one while you two take it easy for a minute?
Yeah, besides I don't think Thompson is ready to get back on the road.
What just happened?
Oh, very well then, just please bring her to justice. I don't want to see her trash the town in the process of escaping.
Roger that, Officer Cropper.
Ooh, babe, there it is. We are almost at the freeway. Just a couple more miles and it's adios and good riddance to this town full of hooligans. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Listen here, cops. You can do whatever the hell you wish to do, but you will not get me to pull over.
Listen over here. You must pull over right now. You are going to hurt someone or yourself.
Too fucking bad. I'm not turning around and that is final. End of discussion.
Well, can you at least look where you're going?
Look, cops, I know what I'm doing. Besides, I would be looking ahead if you had never followed me in the first place. Did you hear that, babe? These cops are acting like I do not even know how to drive. I am a pro at driving. Oh shit.
Oh no. I'm too late. Officer. What happened to Spencer?
Well, the good news is that Spencer has been recovered from the crash.
Where is he?
Oh, he is right over there with the fire department. Fortunately, he seems to not be harmed, but it is recommended that he gets checked out just to be sure nothing else is occurring that could be harmful to his health.
Phew. Well, at least he should be safe now. But in curiosity, what has happened to the kidnapper?
The kidnapper is currently in police custody. We found her trying to walk away from the scene of the crime. She has some bruises and burns, but we will take her to get some medical care. Afterwards, she will be facing charges for kidnapping and reckless driving.
And for lying to the police, which is obstruction of justice.
Exactly. Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be back at the station?
I was driving over here to get a coffee. Officer Merolds insisted I also give him some.
Say, isn't that kidnapper the same person who was complaining at the Super Bowl for being too loud and got us kicked out of the stadium?
Oh yeah, the suspect has been identified as Katie Reynolds. She is known for being part of this particular group known as the League of Entitled Karens. And yes, she is that same person from the Super Bowl incident, as well as the Lunar New Year's protest.
Ugh. This year is seriously getting even worse by the day. Now my Valentines are ruined all because of you little snitch. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for these police cops and hooligans like you and Spence. And Spencer, we're through.
We were never a thing to begin with. You try to force me into a toxic relationship that I do not feel comfortable to be a part of. So good riddance to you.
Listen here, Spence. Our relationship may be over, but this will not be the last time you will see me.
Of course, because you're gonna be going all around town annoying the hell out of everyone with your entitled behavior.
Quiet you. I will have my revenge one day. You and this entire town will suffer my wrath as well as the wrath of the League. We will take over the land of Viont, mark my words.
Alright, that's enough coming out of your mouth. You have the right to remain silent. Now get into the police car right now.
Hey! Wait. You forgot about me.
Don't worry, I'll give you a ride.
Thank you very kindly, Officer Cropper.
Thank goodness, you are okay, man.
Yeah. That is the last time I'm ever going to rely on this date just to find love.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find love in the future, it just takes time. Besides, you still have some time left in college, I'm sure you will find the right person. Of course, that person isn't an insane, Karen kidnapper.
Yeah, you're right. I shall not give up hope just yet. Besides, I got my main priorities in life that I want to establish first before diving into a relationship. But one day, I do want to find that significant other.